I'm not hungry. I'll eat later.
You abandoning me again?
I don't want to see Mum.
Abandoning food. Well, I understand that. We're starting on episode 2. I know I'm on this new screened out screen that I have here, and when I'm bent over like that, I have the edge set so that you're not going to see all of me. Whenever the lighting is not quite right, it alters the lighting for the filters that I have. If I set the grays too high, then it filters out a lot of me. Isaac starts to feel like a third wheel around Ellen Tao. I would think anybody would feel like a third wheel around Ellen Tao. Yeah. My kid and I were talking about what it says on Holiday in Menorca. Nick worries about Charlie, who is struggling more than ever. Isaac starts to feel like a third wheel around Ellen Tao. And I think you heard me say that I think anybody would feel like a third wheel around Ellen Tao if you were a third man there. I do know a little bit of just from the teaser. Nick's concerns and wanting to talk to Charlie and Charlie not being willing to open up and get help from people because he's just not there yet. Anything like that is very hard to really own up to the reality that you need help and to be willing to get help. And especially the way Charlie is, not wanting other people to feel like they have to help him and wanting everything to be good all the time. And it's just not real life. But some people do feel that way, even if you don't feel that way. Dealing with an eating disorder that you are not ready to acknowledge. How do you get that person to that? How does that person get to that place? I say, how do you get them? But you can't make anybody do anything. You can do the best you can to lay a path that will help them and allow them to get there, but you can't make them do anything. But what are the things that a person could do to support another person in a way that might make them more willing and ready to open up about something like that and to accept help for something like that? But that's what they're exploring on these episodes, I think, so hopefully they get there. Alright, let's start the episode.
My favourite nephew!
Uncle Rich!
How are you?
Good, though. Look at you two.
Hi. Yeah, it's a shame Mum had to pull out.
Yeah, well...
So his aunt and uncle. And see, once you get those words out, it's a lot easier to say them. It's just hard the initial time. And it is hard to know how the person's going to react. Even if you really think they love you, it's hard to know.
The 21st century.
Tidy up a bit in here, please. The room looks a mess. Did you do it?
Yeah.
And he said it back?
Yeah.
Told you.
Shut up.
It was a good day then.
It was fun, except for that part.
Actually, we were in the sea, and Nick was like, he said that he was worried that... Hey!
We just got here. I think I'm a little bit sunburnt already. You should finish words.
Nick, I can't hear you.
Charlie?
Charlie, I don't see any tidying.
Hang on. Nick,
Okay, come on, put the phone down.
Charlie, yeah?
Great.
We need to have a talk about Nick anyway. You're too young to be having sex.
What? We're not.
You came home yesterday wearing his clothes.
Well, that's...
Mum, you're literally making a problem out of nothing.
I'm only saying this because I'm worried about him.
He's on holiday for 3 weeks, so I guess you've got nothing to worry about.
Can you please not undermine me like that in front of him?
You were being too
worried
hard.
about the wrong things.
I always say the wrong thing to him.
I was just talking to my boyfriend.
Your boyfriend? Well, we have a lot to catch up on, don't we? Once I've unpacked, you give me the full story.
I love her voice.
Hi.
Hi.
Ooh, I hadn't even been thinking about them.
Yeah.
Morning, all.
Oh boy, that could be trouble.
Yeah.
You are playing a very dangerous game.
So are you.
Oh, I know. If the kids find out,
I'll be good.
not too good.
Come in. That's the spirit, big man. Time to get it over with.
You know, there's A-levels and then there's uni.
I think you're more stressed about this than I am.
I'll personally fight any examiner who gives you a bad grade.
Can I just get a good look kiss? You absolute weirdo.
The weirdos are the best ones.
That is an amazing car.
You don't like that car?
I left school at 14. Look at me now. Driving.
Thank you, Gran.
I'm driving.
I'm getting your room ready.
I can't wait. You're gonna get top grades. Might not. You're the smartest person in the world, so I think you will. Shut up.
That's Nick.
You open it.
No, no.
Open it. Oh my god, I get 80 piranha!
It gives me Christmas vibes.
Christmas vibes? Why?
Because it's like opening something up that's really important.
Oh.
Well done, Tara. I hope you'll be joining our Roxbridge prep group in September.
So she did really good, and her girlfriend did not.
You did so well.
Exams mean nothing.
Exams mean nothing.
Hey, Charlie just texted. I passed all my GCSEs.
Hey, that's fantastic! Congratulations!
So what are passing scores and failing scores on GCSEs?
You'll have to bring him around for Christmas because he needs
'Cause I have
family
no
approval.
idea.
If he survives one of our hikes in 35 degrees, then he'll pass the test.
Okay, this says you need a 4 for a standard pass and a 5 for a strong pass. While 1 to 3 technically count as a pass, many sixth forms insist on a minimum number of 5s or 6s as a
Okay.
condition for
So
entry.
4 or 5 sounds like about an average. 1 to 3 might be passing for some places, but they're saying that some schools don't allow that.
Another time, Isaac. Promise. We'll do a movie night soon.
Okay. I guess it's just you and me then. Okay, nah, all good. Another time.
For Isaac.
Yeah.
I'm not hungry. I'll eat later.
You're abandoning me again.
I don't want to see Mum.
Abandoning food. Well, I understand that. I'm glad they're showing the weeks elapsing so that we know. Some shows it's so hard to tell what timeline they're like, how long it's been since a certain thing has happened.
I'm glad Charlie's not freaking out every time Nick doesn't respond.
Right. But that's partially what that trying to reload his status is.
But
it's
once he
not,
was
like,
there...
Totally freaking, yeah.
You look like a lovesick puppy, dear nephew.
Like a scared, lovesick puppy.
Diagnosing you with growing symptoms of head over heels.
Well, I don't think that's a real thing.
I am a qualified psychiatrist, so actually I make the rules.
Yeah, she's a qualified psychiatrist, so freaking start talking to her.
Do you ever treat people with eating disorders?
Sometimes. It's not my speciality, but it tends to go hand in hand with other things.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Just curious.
Perfect. Excellent work. Your mum called again, by the way. No need to do anything. I just thought you ought to know.
She's having a tantrum because she's realised I might not come back.
You don't have to talk to her if you don't want to.
Good. I don't want to.
We did not drag you away from your boyfriend just so you could be texting him.
You've been very Tao
We
obsessed.
know how insecure Tao can be, so...
Like, every day.
That's good.
Yes, maybe some time apart will help with that.
Maybe. Getting more used to it.
He's scared I'm going to abandon him if he's not a good enough boyfriend. He does have kind of low self-esteem, doesn't he? How can I make him feel more confident? I just don't know what to...
Are we really gonna spend the one evening we have with you talking about your boyfriend?
Do either of you want this skirt?
I'll take that.
Will you take good care of it?
Yeah.
It will miss me.
It will miss me.
What's up?
I'm worried. I don't know. I love you.
Love you too.
Okay.
Are you ticklish?
No. No.
I am very ticklish. Especially on the sides, underarms, and stuff like that.
Ow.
What?
What's up?
Oh, that's... My mum found this when she was clearing out the loft. It was my dad's. We've been, like, trying to give some stuff away. He was always using this when I was little. I thought I'd keep it. Sorry to be a downer.
It's perfectly reasonable. Although, maybe not putting it in your bed would be a good idea.
Oh, he would have loved you. He was so creative. He'd always be taking photos of me. I wish I'd sat still. That will be Isaac.
Might be something you could work with him on to help boost his self-esteem a bit.
When's Charlie getting here?
He didn't really reply to the group chat.
Stop.
Is Nick the only one that really knows about his eating disorder? Outside, I think Tori knows, but...
Do you not think it's weird that Charlie hasn't been replying to the group chat? But Nick went on holiday. Charlie's been, like, silent ever since then.
I mean, others might have a suspecion.
He hates my movie
I don't
choices.
think they've brought it up.
Right.
All hate your movie choices.
Excuse me.
No, we'll do this another time. Have a good one.
Which one?
The one who's always reading?
The one who's always reading.
I mean, you're not missing much. It's just Tao and Al all over. What's going on, Charlie?
What?
You don't want to hang out with us anymore. You stopped replying. We've barely done anything together all summer, and I'm just feeling a little bit left out.
Sorry, I'm just sorry.
It's fine, Charlie. It's not the end of the world. I just wanted to make sure that you're okay.
I'm okay. Just don't feel like doing anything.
You promise that's it?
Yeah.
Okay. You can at least reply to my text, though.
I will.
Do you want me to go?
No, we could watch that Emma adaptation.
Oh, you know that's my
Your own
favourite.
movie night.
Dinner time. Can you go and get your brother? There's more chance he'll calm down if you ask.
Dinner's ready. It'll be absolutely flavourless, but you know he loves doing a roast.
Okay.
Just saying a bit more seasoning wouldn't go amiss.
It's hush. Real hush.
So he's actually been looking, so at least the conversation was started and he seems to be taking it seriously.
Okay, we should probably leave now because we've only got 82 minutes before it starts.
Actually, I was thinking we could do something else tonight. Nothing.
Nothing. It's the last night before we leave.
Tao, I'm not leaving.
It still feels like you might move on.
I get it. I've had the best summer of my entire life, but Lambert is important to me. I want to have all kinds of new experiences. We may not be able to hang out every single day, but that doesn't mean I like you any less. Tao.
What?
I love you.
Wait, really?
Clearly joking.
I love you too. I love you so much. I just thought it was too soon to say it.
I don't care.
day like 1 through 3, too soon. Somebody did that shit to me. Totally scared me off. But I think they've been together enough. It's all good.
Steam them first.
Charlie, is something wrong?
You haven't eaten very much.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Okay.
I don't want to leave.
I'm sort of missing good old English weather.
I'm missing good old English weather. Rain and gray skies.
You okay, Nick?
I just gotta go and talk to Charlie. I'll catch you guys up though. Charlie, can you hear me okay?
I can hear you. Thank God.
Are you okay? I was just wondering if you've been eating okay. Charlie, you still there?
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear what I said?
I think you were right. I think I do have an eating disorder.
It's gonna be okay. You can talk to your parents. You can.
I can't tell my parents. My mum's not like yours. She doesn't listen to me. She gets angry at me.
I don't know what to do.
Charlie?
Maybe talk to your sister.
I wasn't feeling very well.
Well, what's wrong?
Don't know.
You have to eat.
I don't feel well.
Come on, come downstairs. I'll get you some paracetamol.
I have to go. I love you.
I love you.
Well, at least he acknowledged it to Nick.
Yeah, I feel like it would be best to either talk to Tori or talk to Nick's mom.
Right. I mean...
Or a teacher.
This, with Tori and with Nick, the problem is they're both kids and they don't know what to do. And fucking adults don't know what to do either. If he tells his mom, she's not going to know what the fuck to do, but...
What's going on? You've had something on your mind this whole holiday.
Or her.
Charlie has an eating disorder.
Are you sure?
Yeah. He just can't eat a lot of the time. Been getting really bad recently. I'm trying to get him to talk to his parents. He can't talk to them about stuff like that. And I don't know what to do now. I can't force him to eat because then it will just make him more upset. If I don't do anything. I really love him and I'm scared.
Oh, come here. You're a 16-year-old kid.
Exactly.
It's okay that you're scared.
I don't know what to do. I don't know how to fix him.
You can't fix him.
Maybe you can't. I know that you think it's your job to save him. Feels like you are each other's whole world. But that dependency isn't healthy for anyone. Charlie needs someone who isn't his 16-year-old boyfriend. He needs help from a doctor or a therapist, someone that understands eating disorders and knows how to treat them. Love can't cure a mental illness.
So I just can't do anything.
No, I didn't say that.
No, that's not true.
Be there for him, just to talk or listen. Cheer him up when he's having one of his bad days. You can ask him what you could do to help, standing together, even when it's hard. Sometimes people need more support than one person can give. That's love, darling.
Wrap around me, my vine. Give me strength.
Whew. Yep, that's a lot, but we knew that was coming. But like I said, it's out. Like, he's acknowledged it to Nick. Nick's talked to somebody who knows what the heck they're talking about, who might have some helpful feedback. And yeah, like, you need professional help. You need support from multiple people. There's a reason for that saying, it takes a village. And I have a feeling a lot of them in that group are going to need some extra help, but that is a specific type of extra help. that I don't know how to deal with.
I'm just thinking that if he does go over to Charlie and be like, hey, I think you should see a therapist, it's hard to say that in a good way. A lot of people, if they hear, oh, you need to see a therapist, it sounds bad.
Yes. And as far as I know, he's gonna need a therapist, but he's gonna end up in an emergency situation before he gets the help that he needs. And sometimes that has to happen. What about Isaac?
I mean, I feel like his friends need to be a little bit more there for him. He might, I mean, honestly, I feel like all of them need a therapist.
Yeah.
But I feel like it might be healthy for him to get other friends, like to have other people to talk to. First off, it doesn't seem like he really breaks off from his group very often, and so I feel like it would be good to gain that ability, and also so that when one group of friends isn't hanging out, you have another group of friends.
Right. It may seem hard because they frankly have a lot of people in their group of friends, but they also seem to be disconnected a lot of times. So he needs like one really good friend that isn't so disconnected. And I kind of get where he's coming from with these romantic situations. When you're romantically involved, you tend to be hyper focused on that relationship to the detriment of everybody else around you. And he's feeling that.
Yeah.
Now you burped.
I feel like right now, Charlie's the closest to a best friend for him, but Charlie's dealing with stuff.
Right.
So
what Nick's aunt said about you being a 16-year-old, this is too much for any 16-year-old. Frankly, no matter what your age is, it's a lot. It's too much for one person to handle. And when you are a teenager, it's that much harder. You are not developmentally there yet. You have not had the life experience and the maturity and stuff like that. But even when you're a full-grown adult, that stuff is hard. Trying to get support from somebody else who's dealing with their own trauma, that has its own basket of challenges that go along with it. So yeah, trying to find somebody that may be a decent friend that is not going through something like that might be better. But then how do you do that?
yeah, I feel like it's really nice to have what I call a therapist friend who's like really good at listening, and you can basically just tell them everything.
Mm-hmm.
Spill it right out at them. They're just
and that's
really
very
good
important. You want to support somebody, be really good at listening to. You don't have to have input for them all the time. You don't have to tell them how to make things better and how to fix themselves. Sometimes they need somebody to listen, not judge, and be like, okay, and be there for them. Be there, present in their life. They ask for your help, sure. Like his aunt said, if they're having a really bad day, ask them how you can help. Try to get input as to what they want and what they need. What about Darcy, her mom's situation?
Honestly, I think it's a good idea to block her. I think in a perfect world, it would be good to talk things through, but if that's not something that's gonna work, it's good to be able to just block them and go your separate ways.
Yeah, from what I remember, her mom was being very toxic, and she was being very judgmental about the clothes she was wearing, about the people she was hanging out with, about all kinds of stuff. And then when she runs away, the woman's attitude is like, oh, like this happens, and she'll come back when she realizes she's being stupid and shit like that. So yeah, to me, it sounds like she's dealt with this multiple times, and she's still being a horrible mother who doesn't know fucking how to be decent to her kid. And in that case, yeah, I would block her. But with her living with her grandmother, there's still going to be that refrain that she's going to hear. Her grandma's going to talk every now and then about it. Family members tend to be like, oh, you need to talk to her, you need to work things out. And sometimes things are not able to be worked out.
Yeah.
Her grandma seems really good about it right now, but I could see it easily getting repeated over and over again. Just telling her, oh, I talked to your mom. You don't have to do anything about it, but I talked to her. Like, it's that constant reminder. All right, that's all I have for you this week. I will see you next week. Bye. I'll see you when I see you. And remember, if you like this content, please click the thumbs up. And if you want to see more content, click subscribe. Ring that little bell and click all, and you'll get more notifications anytime new content comes out.